Hi all, very good morning. Today we are going to see Azure services like budget and how to calculate pricing in the pricing calculator and about Azure CLI. So this is portal.azure.com in which you have 200 credits. All right, 200 credits is free for you to practice Azure, which is valid for 1 year, not 1 month, 1 year. Uh, go, go here and search for budget. I'm going to show you how to create a alert when your budget is reached. Click on add. Here, here in budget details, give a unique name. For example, budget limit limit warning. Budget limit warning. Reset period give it as annually. Creation date is this year. Expiry date is next year. January December 1 to 31. Amount you give it as 18,000 is the uh, free. 18,000 is a free. $200 if you convert it into Indian rupees, it is 18,000. So the total amount is 18,000 for which budget is set. Now we need to create alert. Here in type choose actual cost, percentage of budget, give it as 90 percentage. That means when the threshold reaches 16,200 rupees, you will receive an alert. Here you can give your email ID. Okay, and then here you can choose your language. Here is the view of annually cost data. When it reaches 2000, 4000, 6000, and until it reaches 18,000, the alert will be triggered. When it reaches 16,200, here you can monitor the progress. Click on create. This is for budget alert. It is created. We have a unique feature in Azure known as Cloud Shell. Using Cloud Shell, you can create resources or delete resources. I'd like to create a resource group now using this command. Given here, the resource group name as test resource group. Okay, click enter. Now, a resource group is created. This is using Azure CLI. This is Cloud Shell is nothing but command line interface. Through command line interface, you interact with the backend APIs in order to provision the infrastructure in Azure portal. We have created a resource group. It is known as test resource group. Let's see whether it is created in the console. Test resource group in East US is created. Now that we have seen budgeting, setting up alerts for budget, and about Azure CLI, we can now I'll walk you through pricing calculator. This is the URL. This is the URL. pricing calculator. These are the various services. These are the various services: virtual machine, storage account, SQL database, Kubernetes, Cosmos DB, app as a service, Azure functions, in which you will pay for the request of the function. You won't pay for this service. You will pay whatever request that you send, for that you will pay. Azure AI services, cost management and billing that we saw now. Let's go to a virtual machine. In pricing calculator, let's select the region as I'm in India, so I'll select the region as India, South India. Windows operating system standard tier. Category I'll choose as compute optimized, and then I'll choose F series. One virtual CPU, 2 GB RAM, 16 GB temporary storage. One, yeah, pricing is calculated for 730 hours. In 1 month we have total 730 hours. And then saving options. This is, I'll choose the operating system as Windows and license included. Pay as you go model. Savings plan, if I choose this instance as a agreement for 1 year, then I'll get discount. I'll choose as 3 year discount. Reservation, I'll reserve this for 3 years. Reserve 1 year reservation, 24% discount. I'll choose this as 3 years. I'm not sure why it's not letting me to. Okay, I'll choose here savings plan, 3 year savings plan. If you choose 3 year savings plan, the amount is 57.67. If you reserve it, you will get additional discount. 1 year savings plan, you saw 37. Reserved instance means it is not, it is allocated dedicatedly for you. 24% discount, for which you get $67. I'll choose pay as you go. $81.03 is the estimate for 1 month. And by including uh, the license, the cost is $271. We will see in depth about Azure CLI and about